Tonight, from Tatooine, Viva Mos Eisley!
Hello and welcome to the first weekly KB podcast on Viva Mos Eisley. I'm your host, Kieren. How this show will work is I'll try and make a podcast each week. It will only be a short podcast, maybe around 20 minutes long. Hopefully I'll make it most weeks, but there isn't any set time other than it'll probably be during the week that I'll release it. This podcast this week is a little bit late. I've been a bit busy during the week. But, alright, let's get into it. So, a while ago I brought, during the podcast I'll probably be talking about Lego and or Star Wars, but it'll mostly be whatever I feel like talking about. So during the week, a couple weeks ago actually, I brought a new Lego set. It was one of the Lego Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I got 75001 Republic Troopers vs Sith Troopers. I've been looking at this set for a while because I was really interested in the fact that Lego was now making Knights of the Old Republic. It's a very popular era amongst hardcore Star Wars fans, and yeah, it is a bit expensive for what you get in it. There isn't much building, but the people that you get are really interesting. They've got really cool decals. The helmets are cool shapes. I really like the detail that they've put into the people. They're not just your ordinary clone troopers or things like that. And if you love Star Wars and if you love Lego, you'll love this set. Now, of course, it's the range of the Knights. It's from the range of the Knights of the Old Republic. I think it got released recently, maybe this year or last year, but I'll check up on that. The people really, really cool. I can't get over how cool the people were. When I got it, I obviously saw it before. I thought it'd be interesting to get. But when you have the person, when you're holding it, you can tell that a lot of design has been put into it, and they've matched it pretty good to the Knights of the Old Republic. It would have been quite a risk to make it on Lego's behalf because they don't really, I don't know how much they know about Star Wars, and really this set would have been aimed at the more hardcore sort of Star Wars fans, I'd say, because, not many other people out of the Star Wars universe have heard about Knights of the Old Republic. But I think now Lego has all those hardcore Star Wars fans because they've been making cool Lego Star Wars sets for quite a while now. Yeah. So I would highly recommend getting that if you're into Star Wars and Lego, especially if you like Knights of the Old Republic. You won't be disappointed. If anything, you will be on the price. If not, there are other Knights of the Old Republic Lego Star Wars sets. This was the only one I could find in my store, which just goes to show that they're hard to find sets. They're not mass produced or anything like that. You can't find them at every single shop that you go to, because it's aimed towards a very small market in Lego, but it's probably one of their better sets, I'd say. One of their better ranges. They've really done a good job on it. So, yeah. And this week, we're probably going to have a short show because I don't have a lot to talk about, really. The other point that I want to bring up is, I thought of it recently. Where is it? Sorry, I'm just looking for it. With the new movies, we all know that they're not going to judge it on the expanded universe already. They're not going to make it on that. Lucasfilm has pretty much made it evident that they're not going to make it on the expanded universe. However, do you think that the new movies can still be made without ruining the canon of the expanded universe? Like, could they run parallel to each other or slot in just before it, or I don't know when? Personally, I think they've done it before. They can have multiple stories running side by side. If they don't have any of the characters like dying in an unusual way, if they had already died in the expanded universe, they can keep it all the same and it's just a different story, really. I think it is still possible for them to make it and still have the expanded universe to be canon. I hope they do, because the expanded universe is like, that's years and years of hard work by many people, and if the new movies rip apart that canon, well then what's going to happen with the expanded universe? It's just going to be fantasy. It's not it's not going to feel like part of the Star Wars universe. It's going to feel, I don't know, like it's going to feel like it doesn't belong anymore, especially if like one of the main characters in it dies in the expanded universe already, but they die a different death in the movies. Like, the movies are kind of official, and what happens in them is, which means the expanded universe, what's been right all this time, is now wrong. And I mean, you've got all the official Star Wars expanded universe books and stories. They've got the Lucasfilm, whatever it is, logo on them, but it's, yeah, like, they can ruin their own official things by making a more official movie, I guess you say. Because the movies really are all about Star Wars. Like, there's no doubt in it, they are Star Wars. I hope that they don't ruin it. So, what are your thoughts? Will they make movies that don't ruin the expanded universe, or will they ruin the expanded universe? Yeah, so probably just talk about a bit more other Lego. What I will be doing soon is I'll be making my own custom clone commando Gregor. I've been looking at this custom clone Gregor that I found by another person who makes custom Lego figures. He has only made one ever, but I think I'll be able to at least make a Gregor looking Lego clone. So I've ordered all the pieces off of Bricklink already. That's a fantastic site. If you haven't heard of it, go to it if you love your Lego. Especially if you want just a couple of pieces here or there. But yeah, so that should be arriving in a couple of weeks, hopefully, and then after I've finished uni this semester, then I'll be making my own custom Lego person, and I'll keep you guys all updated with that. So yeah, this has been quite a short podcast this week, so I hope it will be a bit better next time, but I've just had this little bit of time right now that I wanted to try and record something for all of you, so next time I'll have a bit more. Just to wrap things up, a few promotions. Make sure you visit our Facebook page, Viva Eisley, and make sure you also go over to our YouTube page and our Podomatic podcast page. All the links are over on the Facebook page. We've got a new tab on the Facebook page as well to watch our YouTube videos on Facebook. Also, lastly, as always, visit my photography page, KB Photography, And yeah, that's pretty much it for this week's weekly KB podcast on Viva Eisley. Hopefully it wasn't too boring. Next week I'll make it a bit better. Thank you.